Welcome back, everyone, to Blender. I'm your host, the House Code Gamer, and today we're taking a look at, well, more starships I've built over the last... When was the last update I made? About a month ago. But yeah, I've been busy with a lot of things. Let's start with the obvious. I have built the Inquiry class. There is a word for the ship, and that word is pain. Getting the Inquiry Mark II done was not fun, neither was the Inquiry 1, but I managed to get them all done and ready. Now, if there are any differences between the two, that's because I had to use different orthos, and, well, this entire thing was a mess. To the point where I actually might redo it. And I'm pretty sure there are other working Inquiry models out there, so have fun with that. Of course, what isn't available is the Gorn ships from STO, specifically the frigate and battleship from the TOS era. The word for these two is pain, but it was necessary pain. And you're probably wondering what the hell that giant thing in the background is. Well, this is the result of people nagging me. Now, it may look like a giant crate with satellite dishes and docking bays, but this is my interpretation of a TOS Borg cube, complete with a sphere launcher on top. But yeah, people nagged me about building that thing. Of course, none of these ships are to scale, but you get the point. Another STO offering, the Grissom class. Yeah, I know, I'll bool all these things together and give them phaser arrays when I'm done. I hate the Ross. I've always hated the Ross. Then again, people requested me to build a saucer separation capable version of the Ross, and, well, without a good ortho to see the bridge section, this is the best you got. And hell, I'm probably gonna have to rebuild the Ross. In fact, I am going to have to rebuild the Ross. I can see just how blocky it is. That and the smoothing modifier, it just doesn't work. Of course, I am going to need to actually fix this bloody thing, I will need both the saucer and the star drive separated. Good luck with that. One I'm not going to be rebuilding is the Typhoon. That's right, I built the Typhoon. Of course, people might actually have asked me to rebuild the damn thing, either way. I'm not happy with the Yellowstone, but then again, the Yellowstone is an ancient model. Now I bet people are going to recognize this one. The Type 4 shuttlecraft from STO, from Final Frontier. Now, I did make a mistake, fully admitting that I forgot to mirror one of the nacelles. Rebuilding this thing is going to be difficult, annoying, but ultimately necessary. And then we go 10 shuttles up to the Type 14. Building the Picard era nacelles sucked, but it had to be done. Fortunately, I learned my lesson and built new ones. The Lochnar and the Larson. No, I did not build TMP versions of these. I didn't need to. Now, if it looks a little off, well, you can blame the orthos. I am only as good as the reference material I'm using, and, well, you get that idea. Which brings us to the next ship that may or may not need to be rebuilt. Then again, I've kind of inspired someone else to actually build this thing. This is the Imperial Hawk, my second attempt. I decided to try and make as much of the hull one piece as possible. I'm gonna fully admit I probably didn't succeed. Of course, I still put in my big, epic, giant disruptor spinal lance. Look, I'm just gonna fully admit, I do like the whole giant World War II era auto cannons. It's evil looking. And entirely not to scale. Remember what I said I rebuilt the Picard era nacelles? So I did. This is the Sagan class. The only Sagan class that will soon be publicly available to, well, use. Just gonna say, wasn't easy. So many dark colors I couldn't see. I prefer line art. Much easier to utilize. But I managed to get it done, and as a bonus, the Echelon class Interceptor, which, as you might guess, is just a Sagan without her bottom set of nacelles. The Chimera. Now, I bet you're wondering why you're seeing 3 of these. This one is, I'm going to be hoping, an animation-ready model. And why do I say hopefully? I've never built an animation-ready model before. And I've probably made a few mistakes. Such as I may have with the Excelsior 2. I couldn't see anything between the inner engines. In fact, the ortho I was using wasn't exactly 100% detailed either. I would have loved a proper MSD, but that's me. Another STO boat. The Europa. Getting this thing set up was levels of pain, and I'm pretty sure it's not 100% accurate. Looks a little too much like the actual Nimitz to me, but I suppose I'll deal with it when I deal with it. And finally, my latest creation, the Brigid class. Oh my god, I hate building Vestas. But she's done. She's pretty. Well, as pretty as she's gonna get. And okay, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea what I was doing with the whole secondary deflector. What does that antenna actually look like? The ortho just had a big glowy blob, so I didn't make the antenna. If somebody can get me a proper image, that'd be grand. But yeah, that's the latest update. Rebuilt a model. Built a bunch of new ones. And I'm still not kind of happy with this thing. If anyone has a good Imperial Hawk or ornithograph, I will gladly take it. Lord knows we need more of these things. Hopefully Cryptic will get the message and go, hey, you want more Romulan ships? Okay, here you go. House Cup Gaming, signing off.